Hey everyone out there, welcome to episode 24 of In It to Spin It, part 2 of the Melvins interview. I want to say thanks to everyone out there for the overwhelmingly positive response to part 1. All you Melvins fans, stick around at the end of the interview. There's a band coming out of Vancouver called War Baby. They got a sound you're just going to love, so check that out. Let's do it. Like to be a big fan of a band, so much so that you join a message board and talk about the band constantly. I put a little thing out there for the fans that I told them I was doing this. So okay. These are straight from the mouths of the message board fan guys. They know much more about you guys than I do. But this one is from my friend Ben in Vancouver.
Well, we'll each answer the question.
Okay.
Both of us will give an answer to these. So.
Cool, okay. Are there plans, this is from Ben in Vancouver, are there plans for the Boner or Atlantic reissues, and if so, will they be more widely accessible than your previous?
Do you mean vinyl, or do you
Yes, vinyl.
CDs? Yeah, we think so.
Yeah.
Eventually, something.
Okay, straight from the mouth, yes. Okay.
Well, the thing is, though, what you have to understand is, the most important thing is not the format the music's on. Mm-hmm. The most important thing is that the music is out there. You know, if you get caught up on how it's out there, to me that's just ridiculous.
It's crazy, yeah.
It's crazy. It's stupid. It's just, if you want really amazing sound quality, you're not going to bother with vinyl. People will argue that, but it's not. It simply isn't true. Okay. Now, I prefer to have a lot of songs on a MP3 and give up some of the sound quality so I can travel with literally thousands of songs with me. I'm willing to give that up a little bit, as is most of the world. Yeah. You know?
That's no different than, you know, back when we used to travel around with a giant case full of cassette tapes.
Yeah,
yeah.
Exactly.
It's not a whole lot different.
The MP3 sound quality is actually better than a cassette is going to be.
Yeah.
People will argue that all day, like you said, you know, but that doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
The important part is the music, you know.
Yeah, that it's out there in some form.
I read a really great article the other day on vinyl. It was called "Vinyl Will Not Save the Music Industry."
No. Yeah.
Which was true, and they were talking about how we have better quality sounding stuff today than ever. Yeah. And they included MP3s and even files that are CD quality, just as good. You know, CDs and those kind of files. That's the way it sounds in the studio.
Yeah.
People will argue that with you all damn day about how no, that's not true, and it's you know, we know we've been doing this for 30 years now. When we've released our first record on CD, I said, oh, that's what it sounds like, because I could actually hear things that I couldn't on the vinyl.
We finally heard it.
You know?
So it's a
you
new
could get
point,
more frequencies, more high end and more low end on a CD or a high quality file than you can on a record. You just can't do it.
If you have an amazing stereo with a really great turntable, records sound great.
Yeah.
You know? But if you have an amazing stereo with a great CD player, it sounds even better.
Okay.
Now, and you can take an analog recording and make it sound like crap. Yeah. And I can't tell you how many times as a teenager I saved money and bought a record that I really wanted, only to have it drop. And then I had the enjoyment of listening to that pop in that certain spot every time I listened to it from then on.
Yeah, true enough.
Granted, that's fine.
That's character, some say,
but
too,
we can't worry about those sorts of things. The important thing is the music. If people want to buy vinyl, I will provide them some amount of vinyl to buy. Okay. That's it.
But your vinyl is like the most collectible vinyl, well, some of the most, because it has the most beautiful packaging and everything, and people really want to have it.
There's total intent behind it.
That's by design.
Yeah. Like as an item to have, I think it's a beautiful thing.
We're gonna make it something cool and not just a regular looking vinyl. It's like, I don't think anybody will care that much about that anymore. You know, like I think fancier packaging is going to be the way to go. You know? And vinyl's not going to make a comeback. I mean, it has a little bit.
A little bit.
But CDs still sell better.
Yeah. CDs still sell way better. Yeah. If I want something and I want to keep it, I'll buy a CD of it.
Yeah. And vinyl's not going to save anything, because in order for it to do that, it's going to have to sell 300% more than it is now.
Yeah.
It's a collector's market. We understand that.
Yeah.
We cater to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, we base what we're doing on the vinyl toy market, which none of our fans have any idea about. But I do. I'm a really big fan of all that kind of stuff. This is how they do it. And it works fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think it's really cool. Also, I just think it's.
You mean like Bear Bricks and Dunnies and
Yeah.
Smork and Lavitz and stuff?
Right.
more like cause stuff. You
Yeah.
know.
But same type of stuff.
Same type of
Vinyl
stuff.
toys,
Yeah,
vinyl
okay.
toys,
That market.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
You know, it's for a specific amount of people. That's
Mm,
it.
yeah.
It's not because it's elitist. It's because I don't believe in sending these to distributors or record stores or any of those sorts of things.
Mm.
I don't believe in that. I believe it has to be more personal than that because we are living in a massively impersonal music situation now as a result of the internet.
Yeah.
We need something that's going to be
People to hold
personal.
on
That
to.
makes me feel
Okay.
better about it.
Yeah, no,
Also,
it's a great outlet.
it's not going to be millions of people who are going to want this.
Yeah.
It's not going to be.
Yeah.
It's going to be a much smaller amount of people than ever before. People will go, well, why don't you just do a regular release? Why don't you just make regular music?
Yeah.
The music is out there. Basically, if you want to look for it, you can have it for free.
Yeah.
It's free.
There's plenty of bands out there that are willing to do something regular.
Yeah.
I have no interest in
Yeah,
that.
not doing that.
But you have some like major fans that want everything collectible that you come out with.
Well, you know, I mean, I wanted to go out with this certain girl when I was in high school, and that didn't happen.
Okay, let's move on from the vinyl topic. This one is from Flutternuts. Is Shrine Builder working on a new album?
No.
No. Let's
You
do
can ask
number.
him too now.
Is Shrine Builder working on a new album?
I think they are. As far as I know, they've got demos recorded. They have a tour planned.
Yeah. So there we go, conflicting stories. This is
So
from
you decide.
This is from Moose. Ask them
Moose.
if they plan on doing any live DVD release in the near future.
Is he from Canada? Moose?
I don't know.
Moose.
I'll-
He's from Moose Jaw.
Yeah, maybe.
He's from Medicine Hat.
Moose from Head Smashed in Buffalo.
Buffalo Jump. Head Smith in Buffalo Jump. From Chili Whack. Moose from Chili Whack.
That's where Nick his grandma lives.
Oh, yeah?
Actually. We
Yeah.
call it Eskimo hand job. Chili.
Eskimo hand job. That's good.
Yeah. So are there
I
any
like it.
plans for a live DVD release?
Yeah, we have plans for it. We did
Awesome.
a thing for the 51 dates,
50
all
ones.
50 states plus DC.
Yeah.
We filmed our own movie on that, and we're working on that. But we, all that stuff takes
Live
time.
show, though.
Huh?
Are you talking about just a straight live show?
Moose is talking about a DVD release.
No, we have no plans for that. We have a lot of ideas for that, but
Yeah.
I have to think of a good angle for it. A 51 date tour DVD is going to be great because it's a good angle for the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know, there's
Okay.
nothing. I mean, to me, we should do a DVD release, and we'll call it Shaky, Dark, and Distant because that's
Yeah.
how it'll be filmed.
And blurry. Okay, this is from number 4. This is number 4 from Anaconda. When is the Third Man Sessions with Jack White being released?
Should be soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they've got it ready to go at some point. I don't know the exact date, but
Okay, but it's coming.
yeah.
Yeah, we had a really good time with that. It was
Yeah.
really fun.
Played there in May, right? Like recently.
I think it was May, yeah.
Nice.
And that'll be fun. That came out really. We did
Yeah.
an exceptionally brutal version of this old song of ours called Charmer Karma Cat.
Yeah.
I think it sounds really good. Really cool. I'm really excited about that.
Cool. So
They understand
maybe
what we're
for that.
talking about too. you
Yeah.
know. And we might do more stuff with them down the line. Who knows?
Yeah. Maybe
We had a great time. They were really cool to us. They were very nice. It was a really great place.
Awesome.
It's nice to see somebody of that caliber actually do something that's not totally predictable.
Yeah.
Or you just stand back and go, "Who cares?" You know, he's actually doing something that's not normal
Yeah. He's
in that
pretty visionary.
world.
He's got his ideas. He's going for it all in.
Yeah.
Number 5 here from the Grim Reaper. After 30 years, most bands are rehashing the hits, doing casino-type tours. Where will the Melvins be in 2023? Will they be on a 40th anniversary tour?
I don't know, but surely you'll be flying to most of the shows like you did on this tour.
Yeah.
And if I have a hula hoop again, I will rope it around your neck again.
Hula
Oh, you
hooping
know who it
in-
is?
Yes, I do.
Hula hooping in Seattle, right? Or every show.
We lost a hula hoop. We'll be doing it today.
Yeah.
So you know the Grim Reaper. Wow, he's up there.
Yeah, he's been to a bunch of shows on this tour.
Nice.
40th anniversary, Jesus, I don't know.
Don't know.
We'll see.
Who knows what
Probably
the
stay at home,
future
make
holds.
people come out somehow.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we won't do this forever.
Okay, well that'll disappoint a few. I'd like to wrap it up. That's all I really have for you guys. I want to thank Jamie Taylor and ConcertAddicts.com, Ben Frith at Neptune Records for setting me straight on some questions, and of course Buzz and Dale, the Melvins. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for being on In It to Spin It.
Thank you.
Awesome, guys.
Thank you.
So there you have it, Buzz's take on vinyl. I thought that was some pretty interesting stuff. Thanks for all the questions once again. Another band coming out of Vancouver here, War Baby, with their debut LP, Jesus Horse. They just got back from China at a festival. Check these guys out. Hey everyone out there, we're here with War Baby, a power pop trio out of Vancouver known for their dark primal rock. Say hi again everybody, guys.
How's it going? Hello.
So
hello. Hi.
I first saw you, we both first saw you guys on the debut album release party, which is Jesus Horse, by the way. Check that out. That happened to be April 5th, 2013, the 19th anniversary of Kurt. It was an amazing show. I instantly saw the similarities, and we really felt taken back. I mean, listening to the record, it's sort of a trip back for people probably our age. It's an amazing experience, to be honest with you guys. With your style of music and being a three-piece from the Northwest, the Nirvana comparisons are going to be inevitable, I think. And I was instantly, like I said, gravitated to the sound coming off the stage. And I wonder if you guys you're obviously aware of that, and are you prepared for these type of constant questions about Nirvana, and what does Nirvana in general mean to you guys?
Or also that guy that was in the front row.
Yeah,
had the In Utero shirt on.
He was at the show prior.
Yeah,
the tribute show. So yeah, and was it a conscious decision to release the album on that date?
No, it wasn't.
Okay, just curious.
It actually wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone else asked me that, and
Terry, our manager, who's wife of the guy that recorded us, Jordan Coop.
Yeah.
She reminded us of that, and I was like, whoa. But yeah,
no, it was just
it wasn't.
Yeah,
it wasn't conscious.
So what does Nirvana as a band and their sound, what does that mean to you guys?
Well,
like, are you attempting to emulate, or are you just really?
It's like one of those things where I don't know. It's like I completely get the comparisons all the time, and there's so many worse bands in the world to draw influences from.
Yeah.
You know, we could sound like Nickelback. We don't, which is a good thing, I think, for everybody. But for me, at least, I mean, you know, like so many other drummers, it's so cliche, but Dave Grohl was essentially the reason why I wanted a drum kit when I was a kid.
So that stuff.
Yeah, it just kind of made sense. I had way too much energy, and then I remember just kind of watching him, and it just seemed like, oh yeah, that's kind of like a cool boxing bag.
Yeah.
That's a good way to get it out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. For me, that's the big thing for me. It was more just like him, as opposed to Nirvana. I'm a little bit younger than these guys, so Nirvana didn't hit me. Like I didn't go through that thing until I was a bit older. Okay. But for me, it was just Dave Grohl.
Yeah, well, it's great to hear out of you guys, and not a global shift to it, but like with the bands like Yuck and Mets and even Dive coming out to sort of emerge and take the torch for that sound and keep it alive, and even Mudhoney, Soundgarden reforming, Pearl Jam still touring. It seems like there's a kind of a 90s revival, and are you guys excited by that? I mean, you like the music anyways. What do you think?
For the most part, yeah.
I think the fact that, like, you know, a band like Mets is kind of doing really well is like maybe a really good sign that like things are changing in the right direction.
Yeah.
I just personally think that there's so much music that just lacks like kind of giving 100% and energy.
Yeah.
It's just like there's a bunch of pixies kind of making fairy sounds for the most part.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like there's a time and a place for it, but I feel like that time and place has passed, and now maybe it's time again to inject a little bit of balls into it. I know it sounds a bit, you know, but it's just like I'm fucking over it. I just want to see some bands that like really blow me away.
Distortion and
just loud and just
giving it.
On the